Thanks for joining us for this session. I hope you're enjoying the virtual Enactus World Cup 2020 experience as much as I am. While the global pandemic pushed us into this platform, I have to say, other than getting up at 5 a.m. to participate in the conference, it's been an incredible experience. And I'm truly impressed with how the Enactus Network has been able to still come together this year in a truly meaningful way, even without being able to do so in person. Before we get started with our session, I want to mention a small change that we've made to the agenda. If you were joining us to view the second half of the Alumni Business Spotlight, we ended up combining that element with the Alumni Business Spotlight yesterday, which took place at 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Good news though, if you missed yesterday's live session, you can still view the recording online. Just go to the Alumni Business Spotlight session on yesterday's agenda, and you can watch the on-demand video there. The opportunity to share Enactus alumni stories and how these individuals are using the skills that they gained while at university to succeed in their chosen career path is an endeavor that is near and dear to my heart. When we look for the opportunity to be able to express to the world the truly meaningful impact that Enactus is having, sharing the stories of Enactus alumni must be one of our greatest success metrics. If you didn't see yesterday's sessions, I encourage you to watch the videos when you have time. It's a great opportunity to hear some truly amazing Enactus alumni stories. I was inspired by the stories, and I think you will be as well. For this session, we want to instead put our full focus on the Enactus Alumni Action Accelerator, having an opportunity to highlight this special way that alumni are continuing to be engaged with the organization. This activity is a unique hackathon. It's a unique experience planned by alumni for alumni. You know, the truth is, the Enactus journey does not end when we complete our university experience. In fact, that's just the beginning. The Alumni Action Accelerator is a brilliant example of just one value add that is available to alumni through their continued involvement and engagement with the organization. Here to take you through the session are three great Enactus alumni, who in themselves are a unique cross-section of the alumni network. One of them parlayed their Enactus experience into an incredible entrepreneurial success story in her chosen career with an Enactus partner company. Another capitalized on his Enactus experience to create and launch a unique startup, designing social franchises. And the third of our alumni hosts literally just graduated and is beginning his Enactus alumni journey. It's a pleasure for me to be able to introduce to you these three Enactus alumni. PJ Mistry, the Global Transformation Manager at Unilever, Bradley Heslop, the founder of WSV, and Tom Hollestad, the new alumni who just graduated with his master's from the Netherlands. And I might add, if there's any Enactus alumni partners that are looking for some great talent, Tom would probably enjoy hearing from you. PJ, Bradley, Tom, let's turn it over to you to take us through the Action Accelerator experience.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jared, for the warm welcome. Super, super wonderful to be here presenting our passion project, the Action Accelerator. So welcome to the third annual Action Accelerator final pitches. Following 2 years of running the event as an in-person hackathon during the World Cup with Enactus alumni, this year, we ran the event throughout the month of August virtually, of course, under the circumstances, but we tried to be as innovative and pioneering as possible in the Enactus way. So what is the Action Accelerator, you ask? Action Accelerator was born out of a collaboration between 4 individuals, one of which was me, as well as the others who are joining me here today, and a few others who are not joining us but are equally passionate. We met at the One Young World Summit in 2017 in Bogota, Colombia. We recognized that there were many platforms, just like the Enactus World Cup, where it's really focused on inspiration and ideation when you're sitting there in the audience or as a participant. But there were not enough for us to take action. And especially when you graduate Enactus and enter the real world or your young professional life, it's really hard to get connected to others to drive your ideas forward. So we felt an urgent need to accelerate initiatives to achieve the UN global goals by 2030. In past years, we had roughly 60 attendees and 10 initiatives. This year, by going virtual, we jumped to 150 people and 26 initiatives. We had access to more top-class judges and mentors, and we broke down accessibility for any young professional to join us. Additionally, it truly became an event rooted in partnership, with attendees not just from Enactus.
That's right, PJ. We brought members from 3 like-minded organizations together to connect at this annual event. The Enactus alumni community was joined with One Young World and Circle of Entrepreneurs. This year, in the virtual event, we were so excited that we could break down all barriers to make this event truly global. We ran the event across 3 time zones: Europe, Africa, the Americas, and finally, Asia, Australia. And we hope this is just the beginning. We plan to run this event virtually in the future as well and grow far beyond 150 participants. Over these fast-paced events this year, our judges selected just 3 initiatives to share here today. It was not an easy decision amongst the 26 pitches that they heard. I assure you, you're in for a treat. Each initiative spent 3 hours working with a diverse team. This team was created before the event based on the attendees' registration details and connected individuals across different generations, levels of experiences, cultures, and passions, and had them working together to overcome challenges that these existing initiatives were facing and preventing them from scaling. Obstacles such as narrowing down their customer segments, crafting a sustainable revenue model, or scaling from their market to many, many more. Each team had an idea captain, the person with the existing idea or initiative, a project contributor who is a young professional passionate to drive positive change, but they don't yet have an idea themselves. And finally, a mentor, a more experienced professional who could leverage their experiences to help the idea captain and team overcome challenges being faced.
Thank you, Bradley. Over just these 3 hours, the teams connected with diverse yet like-minded positive change makers from around the world, overcame challenges being faced by existing initiatives to help them accelerate action, crafted 77-second pitches shared with esteemed judges from around the world, across both the public and private sector, and build an intimate network that would sustain beyond the evening event. The top 3 initiatives being pitched live here today are the winning pitches from the 3 events run across the world. They were selected based on their current impact, how sustainable their business model was, and finally, if the initiative was truly scalable. Today, you will vote for the ultimate winner to receive the prizes on the right and move on to the pitch in the closing ceremony of the Enactus World Cup, broadcasted to thousands across the world. And with that said, I'd like to introduce you to our very first pitch, the winner of the Europe-Africa event, Riyadh with Life Designed for Work. The stage is yours.
Thank you. More than ever during COVID times, people are asking themselves the question, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to be remembered for? Life Designed for Work is a group training born inside Google that helps people find meaning and purpose in their life. Just like any project you work on, you usually start by finding the information you're looking for, connecting the dots, and making an action plan out of the data you collected. Except that this time, the project that we help you work on is your life. With Life Designed for Work, we help you connect the dots between your passions, your talents, and your values, and you decide in what impact you want to bring this on in your environment. We then help you craft a mission statement and find the quickest path to experience to execute your plan. We've been fortunate enough to test this while I was working for Google over the past 4 years, testing this training over 22 offices with 2,000 Google employees, all the way from Shanghai to San Francisco via New York, Dubai, Paris, Singapore. And we've seen that even in a pioneering company like Google, who is very advanced with personal development and well-being, we had tremendous impact. So we're now ready to bring this externally to you, individuals, be it an entrepreneur, professional, students, because we want to help you bring your passions into action sustainably. And we want to collaborate not only to achieve our goals, but to help and partner together to achieve the sustainable development goals. So please help us, connect us to scale our project, connect us with experienced industry leaders, academic coordinators, any individual that can help us. We only want to help you create that project and then partner together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Riyadh. That was fantastic. And now we'd love to introduce you to our second live pitch led by Lawrence from Green Impact.
Climate change is a man-made disaster of global scale. It knows no borders and it presents an existential challenge to all of us. One of the countries severely affected by climate change is the Philippines, a country ranked as the second highest in the Global Climate Risk Index, and a country where forest land cover has drastically dropped from 70% decades ago to only 20% today. To address this, we have built Green Impact, a digital platform that helps companies and individuals to calculate and to offset their carbon footprint by funding reforestation projects in the Philippines. The project negates carbon emissions that our customers release into the atmosphere. We compete in the growing $40 billion compliance and voluntary carbon offsetting market globally. Currently, we have secured 600 pledges, which is equivalent to 3,000 trees that will remove 144,000 pounds of carbon dioxide. We aim to expand globally and plant 900 million trees around the world by 2030. To do this, we are seeking companies and individuals to use the Green Impact platform to calculate and to reverse their carbon footprint by investing in carbon reduction projects that combat climate change now.
Nicely done, Lawrence. Thank you very much. And without further ado, our last pitch for today, MONKIRI, led by Trevor.
70% of people worldwide lack basic financial literacy skills, preventing them from accessing formal financial services. This is one of the key factors preventing upwards economic mobility. MONKIRI's goal is to empower informed financial decision-making through a mobile e-learning app focusing on financial literacy and inclusion. We educate users on core financial concepts and provide transparent info on relevant financial service providers. 1 month after our rollout, we now have 600 monthly active users in Cambodia, Myanmar, and Canada. By 2029, we want to improve global financial literacy by 10% and reach over 700 million users. To do this, we've built a highly scalable platform that makes it easy to manage translations and localizations for our different markets. The app is free for users as we generate revenues by referring users to financial service providers and issuing financial literacy credit scores. The financial literacy credit scores help users qualify for financial services when they lack traditional financial indicators such as formal employment or assets. Our big focus is on user growth and learning how to better position the emotional message of MONKIRI. To continue scaling, we're looking for more content partners, financial institutions, and distribution channels.
Thank you, Trevor. Now it's your turn. We need you to help us select the Innovator of the Year. Please log into menti.com, either by typing menti.com into your browser or by clicking on the link being shared on the live stream now. Once you get to Menti, type in the code 144054. Or you can just scan the QR code on the screen and be taking you directly to the voting platform. So just to repeat, you can either type menti.com into your browser and use the code that you see on screen, 144054, or you can use the QR code, which will take you directly to the voting.
Awesome. We see some votes coming in. Thanks, guys, for scanning. We'd love to hear from you who you thought was best. And it's all based on impact, scalability, and sustainability. So who do you think has the most chance to make an impact to achieve the global goals by 2030, are truly scalable, so can go beyond their current market or customer, and are sustainable, not just from an environmental perspective, but truly from a revenue model? Can they sustain themselves in the long run? We see some votes coming in. We're going to give you guys probably about another 30 seconds or so we can get a few more votes in. We have Riyadh from Life Design for Work. We have Lawrence with Green Impact and Trevor with MONKIRI. It's really exciting because they're across different places in the world at the moment. We've got the Philippines, so poor Lawrence, it's late in the day for him. Riyadh's over here with me in the European time zone. And then we've got Trevor, who's there in the Eastern time zone. Cool, we're starting to see a clear winner shine through. We will announce it really live here, so definitely exciting to get your votes in. Cool, okay, we'll do 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And without further ado, the winner, the innovator of the year is Lawrence with Green Impact. Congratulations, Lawrence. Yay, awesome.
Well done, Lawrence.
Thank
For
you.
those of you that have voted, we really appreciate it. Lawrence will receive $2,000 US to further drive his initiative forward. So thank you so much for pitching here today, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Amazing. So we're not done. There are 2 ways for you to join us in the movement to accelerate action. As an alumni yourself, we would love if you could either support a team. So each team talked about where it is they could really use some support, whether it was with a broader user profile or new customers, etc. Continuing to support these initiatives, even if you have ideas of other ways that you think you could support them, other resources, other things they can access, feel free to let us know. Just email Action Accelerator, pretty easy, Action Accelerator @enactus.org. And just drop us a note that you want to be connected with a specific team because you feel like you've got something you can really bring value to for them, whether that's Life Design for Work, our winner, Green Impact, or MONKIRI. And then secondly, we would love for you to join us next year. I think one of the biggest challenges we face is as much as we try to get the word out every year and tell everyone, we email all the country leaders, etc., we just can't get the word out as far as we would love to. So please just go onto LinkedIn, search Action Accelerator. From what I've seen, there's no other one called that, so you should pretty easily see it. Action Accelerator, it has the little SCG logo. Follow us there and then stay in touch because as we open up registrations for next year and launch the event again for our 4th event, which will be in 2021, we'd still like to run a virtual event to break down these accessibility barriers. So we'd love to have you there. We really appreciate you taking some time as well as paying attention and sharing your vote. And yeah, we hope to see you soon and be in touch as a fellow alum. Thank you. Thanks, Bradley. Thanks, Tom. Couldn't do it without
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, PJ.
idea captains.
Well done on the pitches, guys.
Yeah, well done. Super good. So proud. Great. Enjoy the closing ceremony. We'll see you there.